What's up, Capricorn? This is going to be your love reading for the first half of June. This is for my Cappy, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It helps out my channel. If you're new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me. As I do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a wait for a reading with me from time to time, so if you want to explore your options, I've put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, which is a great company that will offer you access to lots of psychics and readers located all over the world at any given time. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5-minute reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you want to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I've put the links to those in the description box as well. Now, Cappy, I'll do person on your mind. How do they feel about you? Then how do you feel about them? Then the projected potential outcome for the first half of June. Bearing in mind that outcomes will do shift. I say potential to anyone that's new because I incorporate the law of assumption into my readings, which essentially means this is just a reading based on one current timeline version of you, version of said specific person, and the circumstances playing out in your current 3D reality. And this is just one version that you have selected out of infinite. Creation is finished, all things exist at once, and therefore you can absolutely have a different version and shift your circumstances by shifting your state of consciousness. Everything on the outside is a reflection of your state. So please do go and have a look at the law of assumption. I've posted some content on it, and there's some amazing coaches online as well. So let's take a look. Person on Cappy's mind. How are they feeling about Cappy as we move into the first half of June? Person on Cappy's mind. 4 of Wands. Okay, 4 of Wands. Stability, union, reunion, Queen of Swords, the Tower, King of Pentacles. Well, Cappy in the near future position, I mean, there is something coming up with a King of Pentacles is like about loyalty, stability, commitment. There is a Tower here, so there's some kind of disruption type energy or a shake-up. Queen of Swords, you could have spoken a truth to this person, Capricorn. There's some kind of a shake-up energy going on here. Maybe this person is now thinking about something stable with you, but maybe it's coming down to you having set a boundary or spoken a truth or something like that. I mean, we have the Sun card in the reverse, the 8 of Wands in the reverse. This person is feeling, I mean, Sun card's still a positive energy, but it's in the reverse. So it's like maybe they feel a little bit like the Sun, you know, the joy has been lost. Like there's been a stop of communication between you and this person. Maybe you have kind of gotten a bit cold or a bit distant with this person. The Tower card, I mean, disruption energy, 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands. So Capricorn, there is some kind of a shake-up involving a truth. So maybe you spoke a truth. The Tower card is disruption, but I feel like it's opportunity for change. It could be that this has been very much at like a crossroads. I'm seeing that there's chemistry between you and this person, but maybe you kind of were like, there's indecision, or, you know, you're not sure where this is headed or something like that. And so this person seems to be making some kind of a plan to move towards you for a new start, definitely chemistry, and in the near future position, considering maybe something a bit more stable and committed with you. If that has been something that has not been on the table, maybe it's been more passion. Let's have a look. 3 of Wands. They're thinking about the future, Capricorn, when it comes to you. 5 of Swords, there's been conflict or tension about the way forward, I feel, or disagreement about that. Let me see about this Queen of Swords. Lovers card, yeah, Capricorn, and Ace of Pentacles. How does this person feel about you, Capricorn? I mean, the truth is there's 2 aces on the table. So actually, you know, the Tower card, this could be shocks and surprises coming through. I mean, maybe this person's coming in because they want this new start with you. Lovers card, strong soul contract. Now, with the Queen of Swords there, it could be that there is this element of, you know, needing to make a decision, make a cut. Like if this is a situation that involves choices, it could be that a decision is being made where there has been indecision or other energies in the mix, 5 of Wands, or maybe there has been conflict or tension around indecision. And maybe you stood back, Capricorn. I don't know. Maybe you went to explore options. But there's some kind of a wanting a new start, and it looks like potential for actual commitment and passion. Tell me about that Five of Wands. So we've got Gemini energy. We've got Scorpio energy. Yeah. Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, where there's been mixed feelings, mixed energy, or other cups in the mix. I mean, how's this person feeling about you, Capricorn? It looks like this person's intent is maybe to make the plan to actually have something committed and stable, or get past that. Magician card. So they are manifesting you, Capricorn. They want to come out of some hurt feelings. If other energies have been in the mix, this is like resolving those issues. Yeah, Justice card in the reverse, Nine of Swords. There's a stress here, Capricorn, because something has been maybe unjust or unfair, and I feel like there's a sense of them wanting to correct that. There's been an imbalance, Capricorn. Maybe you're giving more. I do feel like that, you know, this person really knows that there's a strong bond here, but they were kind of either keeping you waiting, keeping you as an option potentially. Now, guys, I have to say it in all my readings, okay? I'm reading this person and their feelings and their intentions and their impressions for context, okay? Circumstances don't fucking matter. This is just the reading. Like, this person's not a robot. You have selected them and they are still you pushed out, but they're not a robot. So you've selected a version of a person that has their own thoughts, beliefs, history, limitations, fears, etc. Okay, however, they are still the version that you have selected. Now, when you select new version of them, make new assumptions about them, which you do from a new version of self, because you've essentially manifested that from the state of consciousness that you're at. So when you shift into a new state of consciousness with new beliefs about self, okay, without limiting beliefs, say if the belief is I'm not chosen, for example, or I'm not enough, you select a version of you that is chosen, that is enough, and then you select version of person that chooses you, it shows up, okay? Makes sense? But anyway, this person, there's been confusion, indecision, conflict, tension. Maybe this person was feeling like they were fighting for your attention, Capricorn. Either way, there's been issues, I think, around choices and things that needed to be balanced out or made right. For some of you, this is a situation involving legal matters, marriage or divorce. They are manifesting you, Capricorn, and I'm seeing two aces on the table, so this looks like what they're hoping for. I'm going to get your side of the street. But yes, there's been conflict and distance, Hermit card, but this person's been doing some deep diving. They're also maybe feeling your distance if you've taken distance. Yeah, Virgo energy, Death card. So there's been some deep diving around potentially if there's been an end, there's a wanting a renewal, because I have aces on the table, and this is transformation, okay, Death card. So Scorpio energy as well. They have not moved on from you, Capricorn, Six of Swords, and they want to return. They want to return, but they're anxious about it, okay? There's been stress, there's been anxiety. Tell me more about that King of Pentacles, because, yeah, wanting the, you know, this is about courage and strength to actually show up stable, committed, and loyal, okay? And so there has been some contention around that, I suppose, but they want to get on the same page, Three of Pentacles. They want to cooperate. Some of you are connected to this person through work, career, your network, something like that. But that's cooperation. Interesting, Capricorn. Okay. Libra energy with that Justice card and Leo energy with the Strength card. Okay, let me have a look at you, Capricorn, and then I'm going to get the oracles as well to get some more light on it. Four of Pentacles, how do you feel about them, Capricorn? Three of Pentacles, okay, you're still kind of feeling like they're holding on, but you feel like they've withheld from you. And then that Three of Pentacles again, maybe you mutually want to get on the same page. Tower, ooh, okay, maybe there has been a Tower, but also Six of Wands, potential for success. So again, something about this situation, there's like Tower energy. So perhaps you and this person have really like shaken each other up in terms of, because it's a spiritual connection with that Lovers card, like there's a lot of major arcana. It could be that there was some stuff being reflected back to you as in the example that I gave you when I talked about manifesting and choices and choosing yourself or being chosen or not feeling enough. Yeah, the World card in the reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, the King of Swords. So Capricorn, you feel like this has gone round and round and round, okay? So there's been cycles and it's been a slow and steady mover, the Knight of Pentacles. So we've got King of Swords and Queen of Swords, Capricorn. So I feel like there's a mutual wanting to communicate. I do feel like maybe you have had a history with this person. It's been slow, and maybe what it has been to date was the communication could be maybe a bit detached, or you felt this person was coming across as quite detached, so maybe equally you were a little detached. King and Queen of Swords in good energy, like are very balanced, fair, diplomatic, cooperate, get on the same page. So there's probably potential for that now. Maybe you're more balanced because you've been going through cycles, as I said, Capricorn. Yeah, because the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, the Ten of Swords. So Capricorn, some of you are trying to let go an element of like betrayal or pain connected to this situation, because the Death card is there, right? And the Ten of Pentacles, like perhaps you've been going round and round, it's been taking a while. You were hoping for a Ten of Pentacles with this person and it hasn't happened to date. But don't give up hope, Capricorn. I was going to say, and the Star card is in the reverse. It looks like maybe some of you have given up hope. Three of Pentacles, because you feel this person isn't cooperating with you. Oh my gosh, Capricorn. Okay, so all I would say, Capricorn, and this is just on this current timeline, is check your assumptions. So after this reading, just go and look into the law, look at some of the coaches. So what you don't want is that there's a situation involving a connect with a person that, say, you do desire. If it's not for you and you don't want it, that's fine. And then you go back into an old cycle where you have certain assumptions. You cannot manifest a change. Like you're always manifesting, Capricorn, so part of you might be manifesting the reconnect, but what will happen is if that person does come in, they can only show up according to what you assume, and it's like they're a character in your show, okay? So if you have a build-up now of experiences on a timeline that has confirmed a limiting belief about you, that you're not chosen, etc., there's triggers, and then that person comes in, you know, essentially, if you have an assumption that they are what they are, then potentially also you can have another tower. Does that make sense? So this person, even on this timeline, seems to want to cooperate. You feel like they're not cooperating, or you've had a history of that. So if you shift your state of consciousness and who you are being, version of Capricorn that of course is chosen, loved, etc., and assume new version of person, which is already existing, not new per se, but the version of the person that already exists in the quantum that does choose you, love you, adore you, there's no other options, well, that's what you get. You're not trying to manipulate the old circumstances, Capricorn. It will make sense when you look at the coaches. Sammy Ingram, Dylan James, Kim Velez, manifesting with Kimberly. Let go of the old story. Three of Wands, Capricorn. Three of Wands and Three of Wands. You're both kind of thinking about the future. There's been a sense of waiting. So Capricorn, again, like, and I've posted quite a bit about this, and I will post more content. Like maybe you've been waiting for this person to choose you. Perhaps this person conversely has been waiting to reach out or to come forward with a new start. We underestimate, like, thought transmission is real. So you could have been sitting there in the old story and waiting and thinking, why are they not reaching out? Why is this person not choosing me? Why am I not getting the commitment? So check that as well, Capricorn. Your assumptions are your assumptions, and circumstances are playing out according to the lens that you have on and your perspective. You both seem to be waiting, but you both also seem to be thinking about the future. So let's have a look. Three of Wands. Okay, the Lovers card, but in the reverse, Capricorn. Wow, so there's a lot of double cards, but they have upright energy and you have reverse, so that's interesting. So this person does feel mutual love for you. Sorry, love for you, like strong connection. You feel like the love is lost or it's one-sided. So again, Capricorn, assumptions. Check your assumptions. With a little tweak and a shift, things can go completely according to what you desire and what you want, because your desires are only there because they already exist. They're meant for you. You kind of get in your own way. Look, Nine of Cups in the reverse. So Capricorn, how do you feel about them? You feel like they're a bit selfish, or maybe you feel that this person is only out for fun. They can't lead to your 10 of Pentacles. You're not sure that if there's the future. There's an old story of betrayal. Now Capricorn, that could be it is anyway, your old story. So even if there has been betrayal, some of you, yes, some of you know, in this connection, on this timeline, it's still come from your subconscious beliefs and assumptions about self, and then this person has come in and reflected it back to you. I'm not excusing shitty behavior, guys. It's not about that, but it's much more empowering to grasp this. So with them or outside of them, you have a betrayal wound or a feeling of not being chosen, or that someone just wants to have fun with you. 9 of Cups in the reverse. Selfish, overindulgent. It's really coming down to you needing to integrate something around self-love. So you not feeling chosen, learning to choose yourself, love yourself. But this person has reflected that back to you. So soul contract, Lover's card, and 6 of Wands, but you still want the success, Capricorn. That's why I'm saying check your assumptions and select new version of self. Shift that state of consciousness. If you're predominantly in the state of consciousness of being that which you desire and having that which you desire, that's when things crystallize really quickly. You're heading in a good direction though, Capricorn, by the looks of things. 6 of Wands. So you want the success, okay? Maybe you want the attention, 6 of Wands. You want to win. Let's have a look. How do you feel? Maybe you feel like this person is a little bit 9 of Cups in the reverse, 6 of Wands, like a little bit bravado and just wants the attention. Again, an assumption. That's a version, maybe the way that the mirror has shown up, but there's also a version of that person that is not that way, okay? Yeah, Knight of Swords in the reverse. So it could be that things got a bit erratic. Capricorn, you could have like had some harsh words with this person or cut them off, but then on the other hand, you, at least for those who this resonates, this is like the comeback round, or you want to revive this, the Judgment card. It's also a personal awakening out of this situation. So you've had some kind of an epiphany maybe about cycles that you need to close out. And then we've got Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. So you are analyzing the situation. Maybe you feel like this person watches you, Page of Swords. And Knight of Cups, genuine emotion and romance. Maybe you feel this person can be quite romantic, but then you both can get kind of cold and detached with one another, or you feel this person's cold or detached or not choosing you, so you behave that way. Do you know what I mean? Could be like tit for tat kind of thing. So Capricorn, I'll just get one. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. So you see opportunity with them, Capricorn. Okay? Yeah, maybe you're wanting them to come in and make an offer. After 5 of Pentacles, disconnect. Something had you feeling very left out in the cold. Like again, that could be because this person was not really choosing you. Maybe you felt like this person was all about fun and pleasure, or this person has a habit of doing that, or overindulging or enjoying themselves too much, or not wanting to be loyal or committed. I'm just seeing, Capricorn, that there is like a turnaround here. So let me get the Oracle cards. And guys, that's probably, I mean, you manifest everything. So part of you is manifesting that. So if you're double-minded, that's when the mirror goes wonky. So if that's what you're looking for and you want the commitment with this person, it's already kind of heading in that direction. It exists now. There's no such thing as divine timing, in my opinion. But then you need to persist. So look at the coaches online and look into it, and that will give you some techniques to help you. So what is this person feeling towards Capricorn? Soul contract. I said that a couple of times. Soulmates, partnership, spiritual union. What's this person feeling towards Capricorn as we move into June? Well, yeah, this is what's happened. Temptations, kept you waiting, controversy, drama, truth coming out, scandal. King, Queen of Swords is also truth. So maybe you called this person out and this is the Tower, okay? But Capricorn, once you've made a decision, like say you're like, no, I'm with that person, I'm chosen, this is it. You've already quantum shifted into that timeline. So never see that if things look like they are not perfect in your 3D as the setback, because you're already like everything is moving around, all the pieces. So maybe that's part of the story, you know what I mean? I mean, there's guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. I told you, Capricorn, it's like someone feels maybe something needs to be made right or balanced. Ooh, desire, Capricorn. Well, I did say that to you, Ace of Wands. This person wants to have a new start with you. It says sexual thoughts, intense feelings, self-pleasure. Okay, we do have the Lovers card came out twice. I'm not going to go into the twin flame labels and all that sort of stuff. Not that I don't believe in twin flames and intense contracts, like soul contracts. The truth is, Capricorn, regardless, everyone is a mirror. You both have the Lovers cards, very strong mirror. It says twin flame, it says runner, chaser, divine timing. I already explained what I think about divine timing. If you believe that this is your twin flame or whatever, and there's runner, chaser, avoidant, anxious, divine timing and healing, well, that's everything on the outside is a reflection of what you believe, which is your state of consciousness. That's part of your state of consciousness, okay? So don't worry about divine timing, runner, chaser, and all these labels or twin or whatever that is meant to entail, okay? Essentially, I do think that there's a soulmate type of an energy. This could have been going on for some time. Check your beliefs in relation to it. So if you feel like this is going to take, because this is the waiting, Three of Wands, waiting. If this feels like it's been going on forever and ever, or going round and round, or runner, chaser, hot, cold, avoidant, anxious, well, there's another version of this, but this person has a lot of desire for you. Right now, there's a little bit of this divine timing story. I would just fuck that in a bucket, basically, and just change the story if this is what you want. Yeah, hiding their true feelings. Deep emotions, secretly in love, cold and detached. Well, the cold and detached, they could feel that you're cold and detached, you feel like they're cold and detached. Runner, chaser, anxious, avoidant, cycles, third party energy, distractions, but desire. So you've sort of, without realizing, Capricorn, because everyone is a character in your show, you assign the person the role to be the one that doesn't choose you, is distracted, you can't trust, you're an option. And let's say even on this timeline, your energy, your actions, reactions, and assumptions is sending out a certain energy, and then they're reacting to that, right? So it's ping pongs back and forth. So I would just say, just shift and change the story, select new version of Capricorn, persist in that version, embodying that state predominantly, and selecting the version and holding the highest version of a person in your mind, if that's what you desire, okay? Infatuation, Capricorn. It says denial, obsession, attraction. So it's like they are infatuated with you. There's no doubt. And then it says pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you with love affair, distractions. Okay, we've already covered all of that. Then hurting, crying, depressed, pain and sorrow. I did say that with the Nine of Swords, this person's stressed. They've been in introspection. They want transformation, push, pull. Like runner, chaser, power struggles, imbalance, stubborn, conflict resolution, making amends, positive outcome, compromising. Okay, pop-up, surprise visit, reaching out in person. So a lot of you, there might be, this connect and an opportunity for conflict resolution. Now, Capricorn, again, this is just the dynamic in this timeline, what you have manifested, okay? You are still the god of your reality, and everyone is showing up according to your assumptions, your beliefs, etc., the state. So I would just say, Capricorn, make a decision what you want, manifest away anything that's undesirable by selecting new, and persist in that. Don't stay anchored into this old version and go round and round. Okay, it says guidance, faith, healing, intuition, dreams. And it says communication, conversation, expressing feelings, unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. There you go, Capricorn. So there seems to be opportunity for, even on this timeline, new start, reconciliation, transformation. There's something that's come out or called and has been called out between you. There's a tower, but there's also opportunity to resurrect this. And Capricorn, I would say you need to let go of old version of Capricorn and old version of situation and really focus on what the desired outcome is. There's opportunity here actually for something really stable and committed. just saying, but it's up to you guys. All right, Cappy, I hope that that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.